Hello everyone, welcome to Day 10, Episode 6, One Wrong Move. So my BPO journey was over and all almost 3.5 to 4 years. And in that journey, I was into training with a new process. It was an Australian process, working hard. But slowly and steadily, I realized that I was losing interest. The workflow had reduced. Uh, the there was no pressure. There was nothing new I was learning. Slowly and steadily, I was losing interest. But I don't know for what reason, whether this was a reason, and there were some other reasons as well apart from work. But I realized that I need to figure this out, and I spoke to R, and with his help, I moved to my old center, where I was part of the HR team, and there was induction. I learned a lot of new things in HR, how to conduct inductions and other aspects of HR. But what I was, this thing, I was not realizing that I was not enjoying the HR. And later, before I moved to the HR department, my team had a farewell with me, and which was very emotional farewell. I never had in my life such kind of a farewell, that I was moving from one department to another and one center to another center. And I realized that everyone was so emotional about me. And I was not just a colleague, we were a family, and I was their go to person. And I like the bond was like inseparable. But after when I came back, to the same team, when I goofed up in the HR role, that I did not wanted to continue and move back. R was very angry about this thing. But when I moved back, I learned one thing, that some thing which is there once cannot be the same again when you come back. So that was something which I learned, because the team was completely broken, completely disturbed, completely, that bond was completely missing when I came and started my second journey. And it was only the period of, like, 2 to 3 months, not more than that. And it was a vast difference what I was working. And then in that phase only, I spoke to R, and he had something to say, and he was starting a new chapter in his life. Let's call that person D. So he wanted me to meet, and what happens is become an integral part of my life in today's life as well. And we will talk about her later in our coming chapter. So what I wanted to tell you from this chapter was, wrong decisions can happen. You need to think wisely, and once you thought, you need to understand from everyone, but do what you feel is better for you in the coming days. So you don't need to be motivated and sit and keep crying about, you goofed up. Life moves on, so you also need to like, subscribe, share, and share it with your family and friends. This is Wasim Wisdom for you. Take care. Have a good night.